5 kilometers south of the city of Qamishli in the heart of Syrian Kurdistan. After more than a year of fighting between Kurdish forces and armed factions affiliated with Damascus, the memory of Bashar al-Assad is already beginning to fade. This former military base has become a refuge for 170 Kurdish families. Some fled from northern Aleppo in late 2024, threatened by factions supported by Turkey. The most recent arrivals came when the army led by Ahmad al-Sharaa entered Raqqa province, which had until then been under Kurdish control.
The situation is really bad, with no electricity, no water, no work. Look at these children. We want a solution to get back home, to our land, homes, a good solution.
The agreement signed on the 30th of January between the Kurdish authorities and Damascus has raised hopes of a return home. But in the meantime, they live in these doorless barracks with temperatures hovering around 0 degrees. This father, who wished to remain anonymous, expects nothing from the authorities.
When we came through here before, we said that those in power would never leave. So we don't believe that the others will stay in power forever.
More than 110,000 people have arrived in the region in the past year. In the Qamishli town centre, schools and mosques now overflow with Kurdish and Arab refugees.
We fled from city to city. From Raqqa, we came here and stayed in hotels. After we ran out of money, we came here. What can we do now?
Around 50 families sleep here, one next to the other in clouds of cigarette smoke without hygiene or privacy.
You see our situation? There's a man over there, one there, a girl here, an old woman there. At night we sleep here among the men. Women and men are all mixed together. How's this possible? We're in God's home.
The town is no longer able to meet emergency aid needs. So local NGOs have come together to collect and distribute donations.
Listen, all these trousers are the same size. Put them together, I will give them to one person. We received a large number of people who were suddenly displaced and didn't bring anything with them. These clothes that we've gathered can cover 1 or 2 schools. The difficulties that we face are that families keep demanding more.
It's far from being enough, but volunteers are doing their best to distribute aid evenly.
The place we are staying was a prison during the Ba'athist regime, but we were forced to bring them here so they didn't stay on the street.
This place was feared by Qamishli residents during Bashar al-Assad's rule.
How are you? Are you all right? Where's your mother?
Housed in the abandoned cells, at night these families live in total darkness. By daytime, one resident agrees to speak if they remain anonymous. The 3 families living in this building arrived only a few weeks after the evacuation of Bashar al-Assad's forces.
Everyone looks at us and asks, why do you live here? But what choice do we have? Renting is expensive. We can't afford the electricity and water. In the city, it's really expensive. We manage to live here somehow. We burn rubbish to keep warm.
This rubbish is mostly made up of official military police documents from the former authorities. They were evidence of the Assad regime's crimes.
There are many military files. People arrested on accusations of having weapons or smuggling. We had pictures of prisoners while they were being tortured. People would have paid a lot of money for these files not to reach Damascus before, but we're just burning them now.
Living among the traces of past crimes weighs heavily on these families.
This is cell number 1 for the prisoners. All of them wrote their names when they entered. These poor people came here and suffered.
Despite all this, she refuses to leave the prison anytime soon. The end of the fighting is not enough to convince her to move.
We will only return with guarantees of safe passage, not to be tortured or robbed.
While waiting for the agreement to be implemented, the families are staying here until further notice, almost forgetting the threat posed by the name painted on this wall, Hafez al-Assad, not so long ago.